Hello, everybody. Y'all know the drill. Give me just one moment. I'm gonna go ahead and post this stream. Alrighty. Well, today we are going to be playing a beautiful game called What Remains of Edith Finch. I have never personally played this game, but I have watched a couple of people play through it, though it has been a while. It is an absolutely gorgeous game, so let's go ahead and jump in, shall we?
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just gonna start at the beginning, with the house.
Ooh. Turn the sensitivity up just a little bit more. I think about there should be good. Yeah, that's much better. Can I sprint?
I lived here
Nope.
until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
Gosh, this game is beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Ooh.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately.
Oh. Can I look at them? Nope. Okay.
I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, rest in peace, your brother, I suppose. Oh, wish I lived. Gosh, I would love to live in an area like this.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked.
Oh.
Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
Okay, so there's two paths here. And I don't want to run the risk of, like... I don't know which one of these is, like, the actual path. Okay, this has a giant tree in the
No one
way.
had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints.
Few hoof prints? I don't see no hoof prints. Oh. Bye, friend. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I think I just realized the stream quality is kind of garbage. I apologize about that. I don't know why it's doing that. Hi, Galaxy. I'm doing well. We are just gonna go ahead and lower the graphics a bit, so hopefully this will be a little bit nicer to the stream, even though it's running fine for me. There we go. That's better. Cool.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Okay, I want to go back to that other path that was up here. Man, I want to pick up a grog. Oh, this is like a fun little thing, so obviously, I was gone for a little bit. TFCon LA just happened last weekend. So I went and stayed with my good old pal Heximus. Stayed with her and her fiance, which was a lot of fun. And it was very rainy, and out in front of their apartment was like this area where a bunch of snails were, but neither of them would let me pick up any of the snails, and I think that was a tragedy. I go over here? Very pretty. I don't know why the stream is a little choppy. We'll put it down a little bit more. Hopefully that'll fix the problem. It's fine on my end. I don't know what that deal is, but... Speaking of, I've been really enjoying all of your TFCon stories recently. Oh, well, thank you! Yeah, I had a lot of really, really fun stuff happen while I was there. The Netflix voice actor for Wheeljack from, like, the Netflix trilogy, specifically, actually, requested me, and one of the staff members for the con had to hunt me down and pull me off to the side and was like, hey, a voice actor wants you. And, like, the cool part was that he wasn't even, like, a guest there. He was just kind of going, last minute. And he showed up, super sweet guy. We took some photos. He did all of it for free. He signed the back of my costume. Just a really, really nice guy. And he took a little video of him trying to wear my helmet, but apparently I have a really small head. And it wouldn't fit anybody.
The woods around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
But yeah, it was a really cool opportunity. Like, I feel really special to have been the only person at that convention specifically requested by a voice actor. But yeah, he was a sweetheart. And I had a lot of fun talking with him. Oh, I also got, because, like, my costume has the 2 wings on them, for the back of it, like Wheeljack does in G1. So on one of those wings, I had him sign it, and then I also had, Transformers Prime Wheeljack's voice actor was there, and he saw me and was immediately, like, gesturing for me to come over to him. We were talking, and he got a picture with me, and then, I paid him to sign my wing, too, so...
The way I'd been dreaming about it.
That's a cool house.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
Milton Finch. Prime Wheeljack is my favorite. That's so cool. Yeah! He was a really nice guy. His just general voice sounds pretty much just like Wheeljack. Like, he just kind of uses his normal voice for the character.
I asked Edie once about the dragon in the pond. She said it had killed her husband.
Oh. Nice.
I was 6. It seemed like an odd joke to me, even then.
But yeah, no, he was a super nice guy. After I finished chatting with him, it was pretty funny because there were a couple other guests right behind me that were waiting in line, and they went up, and then I went over to the booth right next to him because it had, I don't remember his last name, Ian something, but he's the voice actor for Cheetor from Beast Wars, and I was talking with him because he's a nice guy and I met him last year, but like while I was over there talking with him, I heard the 2 guests that went up to go speak to Wheeljack's voice actor, and they were like, so we're gonna see you in that costume tomorrow, right? And Wheeljack's voice actor was laughing, and I'm like, hey man, you're welcome to wear it, but I'm apparently really small. And he's like, really? Do you think I could try on the helmet? I'm like, oh my gosh, yeah, here, but good luck, and it did not fit.
Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Nice. Oh, I love buildings that are overgrown like this. I think it's really cool. One day I want to have my building have plants growing all over it. But unfortunately I live in Arizona, so everything dies. It's down there. Also, excuse me for for walking around. If I remember, there's certain things in this game that you unlock, but you have to find it. So I'm just going around and trying to get all the different dialogue. Ooh. Cat, dog door? Oh! I just went right in.
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I didn't know I was just gonna crawl right in. Oh. Well, I live in here now.
The power had been turned off the night we left.
Oh. That's a wood carver or a solder, or not. Sorry, not a solder. That's a hot knife or a wood carver. You can use it either or. Fish. Fishing poles.
For the first time in years,
2010.
I felt like I was home. But instead of a family, there were just memories of one.
Hmm. How do people, like...
Like how after Lewis started working at the cannery, we all got sick of eating salmon. Except our cat, Molly.
Me too, Molly. I don't understand, because there's so many situations where people just up and leave their house and don't take anything, and I'm like, you're leaving all your belongings behind.
Or how only one restaurant would deliver to our house. So we had Chinese a lot.
A lot of tuna.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left.
Hmm.
It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture.
It does look like that, doesn't it? I should be getting the stuff I pre-ordered from Hex soon. Paid my shipping a few days ago, and it said, heck yeah! It's some really good quality stuff. I obviously have some of it, and I was there to see it all, or to help get it all put up.
My mom was the only one of us who could imagine Great-Grandma Edie living in a nursing home.
But yeah, no, it's some good stuff. You're gonna like it. She put a lot of work into her stuff, and it looks phenomenal.
Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth.
Yeah, there was some
Even
pretty
the
cool
fireplace
stuff
had a
that,
story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank.
Nice. There was some pretty cool stuff at TFCon. I got to meet a lot of cool people, and I am I'm the owner of a Beast Wars fanzine or fanzine that I'm putting together called the Primitive Beasts Zine. And two of my moderators are Candy Chameleon and Plushie, which are two pretty well-known artists in the Transformers community. And they were both there as vendors, so I got to meet them in person, which was pretty cool. We handed out business cards and whatnot for the design. That was fun. Celeste is also one of my moderators. So she helped as well with handing stuff out.
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive. A lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night.
Yeah, I see that. A whole house of things, in fact. Wait, this door was quite literally sealed off, so nice.
Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Okay. That would mean key's gotta go up here.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes. I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
That's a pretty cool room, though. Not the train car so much, but the fish. The giant whale shark, that's pretty rad.
Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Oh. I'm a genius!
Turns out
20,000 leagues under the sea.
Secrets.
Oh, you just got rid of everything in there.
Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of.
Okay, before I go through there, I'm gonna go check out the other rooms, I think. Let's see what's going on. Bugs. Yeah, if I remember correctly, this house is basically like everybody in this family died in some tragic way. And then every time somebody died, the room got locked up. Yeah, all of these have their death dates on it. Calvin was 11 years old. Oh.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Oh. It's a lot of pink. Gregory for, oh my gosh, 1 year. Can I look in here? Oh, I can't.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Ooh. Okay, so I can just peep. Ah! Bird! Let me in. Let me look.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
Okay. Let's check out what's over here. Ooh. Why do you have a little thingy?
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Barbara.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
Board running up here.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Interesting.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
My friend Bigfoot. Ignore me if I take a random pause, because it's me drinking my tea. Okay. Molly is only 10 years old.
Molly
apparently.
always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Nice. Why did all of your family die? Alright, well, I think we've gone through everything, so I suppose it's time to go through the little hole in here, shall we? Some drawings.
From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Cat.
Reading this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan. But I had no idea what was behind that door. Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
I ain't looking at the people anymore.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
It's pretty cool, to be honest with you. But that's what gerbils deserve anyways. I mean, they shouldn't be kept
Being
in such a
inside
small
for the
space.
first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting.
You kind of did step behind a painting. But it's kind of sad to me that they would just lock up these rooms and never enter and never allow themselves to enjoy the memories of who used to live in here. Like, Molly was a little girl. I guarantee you she had, like, an imagination. And if I was a little kid, I wouldn't want my stuffed animals to just be left. I don't want them to be taken care of. Oh, she had an ant farm! Well, apparently the ants are dead. So is the plant that was in here.
I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here. Before my mom sealed the doors.
She's a cute kid, though. R.I.P. to the fish that must have been in there. Oh, it wants me to...
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner.
Oh.
I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
For future reference, I'm not eating the hamster.
My Halloween candy was all gone. Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
Well, feed me, mother. Oh, see, the fish is alive over there. Anyways. Gerbil food.
Gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
Sorry, Gerbil, I ate your carrot. It's so tiny. Okay, I know that's gonna be the thing.
I kept eating and eating. Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Oh. Did you think about eating your fish?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Get back in there, Christopher. Sorry, Christopher. I'm not gonna eat you, homie. Promise.
It was a barn swallow going back to her nest.
I'm gonna go eat the poison berries. Maybe they're fake.
I ate a lot of things that night. I reached out for her. And suddenly,
I'm a cat.
it was a cat.
Ah, coming for you, bird.
I tried to be quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Ba-ba-ba-da. How do I get over there? Ooh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
What are they doing in there? I think those are just still... This is kind of funny. There's not any movement. That's a still. Anyways. Okay, do I... Oh! Pa! Pa! I am just a little cat doing little cat things, such as about to eat this bird. Come here!
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired.
Oh, there's my shit gun. Come here! You want me to get up
Now
there?
I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama bird. I gobbled her up.
Oh.
And suddenly, I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Ooh. Where, though? Where are my little teeth nibbling in the grass? Ah! Did I get it?
Rabbits.
Oh, over here. Gotcha, bitch!
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I
That's
swallowed
quite
him
horrifying.
Up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
Something bigger.
A mama rabbit.
Where? I see it! Come here! Rah!
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating. And suddenly, I was a shark.
Bog. How do I? How do I? Let me out! Yeah! Freedom! I am simply a shark!
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
Alright, come here, little fish. Come here, little man. Oh, you're a
wanted
seal.
Fat, juicy seals.
Oh.
I tore off her flipper, and it tasted really good.
Gosh dang. Kind of a morbid dream, my gal. Dang it! There! I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm good! Okay, I suck at this apparently.
Grabbed on
There we go.
When I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
Ooh.
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
I don't see any people.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
That was horrifying. Anyways.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't. After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Oh?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
Coming for your toes, little girl. Ooh, up and out of a toilet. Wow, wow, wow.
I got closer and closer.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm coming to eat you. Yum yum.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
Well, that's horrifying. Anyways. Hi, Kilo! Welcome to the stream, good sir.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
Ugh. When you eat yourself, but dream. Who just texted me? Oh, my prescription is ready for pickup. Good to know, good to know. Hold on, game. Thank you, thank you. Yeah! Well, welcome. We're playing What Remains of Edith Finch, which is a phenomenal game. Oh, the cat! Can I... What's in there? No, let me back in! That wasn't open before. Okay, there needs to be a better... I have to be able to get back in there. Oh.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom. When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
At least he died doing what he loved.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I don't trust any of these things to click anymore, because it's just gonna, like, progress when I don't
Louis
want it
died
to.
a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
Oh, that's cute.
Her room was like a museum.
What are you?
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune.
Nope.
Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johann. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind.
Bro, we took the whole house.
But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
I don't know what he's expecting.
Odin's daughter Edith, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery.
When a family has their own cemetery.
His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, well, I guess that was the thing. How do I get out of it now? Oop. Okay, how do I get out of it? How do I get out of it? Help! I'm stuck! Let me out! None of the buttons work! No, not Alt F4. Okay, I figured it out.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Hey, 7 dwarfs. Anyways. Okay, okay. Ooh.
Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house.
Hmm.
My mom was furious.
I want to be a mole man. Sounds pleasant. Oh, the pink carpet.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Frog! Dude, I wish I was that frog.
It was a pretty big trace.
Oh. Open!
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Huh. Well, look at that. Don't you dare get in! Uh-uh! Get out! Oh, thank God I can go back in. You see what I mean? This game has this weird tendency of just like... Okay, well, I guess I actually was ready to go in. Okay. I want there to be a marker for, like, the main story progression.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Sven was the one who died from the slide. Looked like user error. How was I supposed to know that was the main story progression? Anyways. In we go. Like a little gremlin. Alright, so we have the woodsy kid and the space kid.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin.
Okay, well you can wait a second story progression. We're going up these. This seems suspiciously dangerous, right? It just... Maybe there used to be more stairs here and he took it off or something. Oh, it looks like he was still using the room when he was... Alright.
And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Oh.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Ooh, we're swinging.
My brother said he'd die before he ate another mushroom. And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Well, yeah, man. He's into space.
Sam! Calvin! Dinner's ready!
Coming!
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Dang right
I
I
told him
did.
going around was impossible.
Going
Maybe
around.
If I hadn't said that,
Calvin! I'm not gonna tell you again!
maybe if the wind hadn't picked up, then maybe he'd still be here. But I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind.
Dang right I did. I'm about to go.
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Run around.
The day he made up his mind to fly.
Whee! You're going to end in the ocean. Yeah, man, I died. That was fun. It was fun.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Well, good thing you didn't. 'Cause you would have ended up like Calvin.
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
That kind of
Mom said
sucks.
Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
Well, he clearly did at some point because there's cigarettes in here. Or somebody did. Oh, it's a little caterpillar! No! Yeah! Caterpillar who turned into butterfly. Ooh, where are
The
we
passages
going?
were a pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, can I... Oh my gosh. Can I go back into What's-Her-Face's room now? Where's Molly's room? I think Molly was down here. She had that thing in the room that I couldn't get to. I can't open this way, so I have to go around. What? You're not gonna... No! No, I want to go back in there! You locked the door on me! Piece of shit! Damn it! Oh, I wanted to go back in there. Game, why would you do me dirty like that? Oh my god, I didn't know it takes this girl 10 billion years to go down the stairs. Good lord. Right. I just want to double check that there's nothing new I can open up. It's still locked. This is still the same. Yeah, okay. Back in the wine cooler. In we go. Oh.
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child star.
Okay. I think that's just getting back in the box.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Well, yeah, once you stop being a star, kind of sucks. That's what you grew up knowing. Oh, that's pretty crunchy looking. Nobody wanted to take care of that or anything? No? Very pretty lady, though. Might I open your book?
Of all the stories people wrote about Barbara's death, I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
Oh.
Now at 16, she was all washed up. A has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
Nice.
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box. The secret is to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned. So Barbara went to look for him, right on cue.
I don't think Rick survived.
She reached for the music box.
Oh, I'm playing the character now.
And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Michael Myers? Is this allowed? Anyways. I don't think this is allowed.
She found Rick's crutch and imagined the worst.
Can I? Ah! Wow. I didn't know we were playing the Halloween theme. Ah! Ew.
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Nice. Sorry, I'm having fun smacking things. This is clearly where my father was at.
The old fridge rattled and grew still.
Hello?
Oh dear.
No, I'm not gonna. That's my boyfriend. I didn't click that.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
Oh.
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show. Hours later...
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah!
Oh.
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Are we going back into Michael Myers? Yeah! I don't know why they chose this music. Egg chair. Giving out apples on Halloween. Well, that's kind of horrifying. Anyways.
Walter, are you there?
I can't turn my head.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
There is.
That night, she played her part beautifully. Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges grow.
This is so weird. Bah! Pa!
He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Well, yeah, I don't know where my little brother is. Why does everybody take 10 billion years to go down the stairs?
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was... At the door, she heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her.
Huh.
For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life. I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard. But that's another story.
Okay.
Barbara, tucked inside the music box, is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
What in the world?
What I call a real eerie tale.
So somebody murdered Barbara.
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Interesting. Okay. Alright. In we go.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Because there was an ear in there one day. How funny is that? Silly Goofy. Is this gonna let me in there yet? Nope. Sure not. I guess I'll never know.
It's funny. All those times I played with the music box and never found the basement key.
Well, we'll go find it now. You can't find it until the story tells you can. Duh. That's how video games work, stupid. Anyways. Ah. In we go. Nice creepy old basement. Hey, I knocked those over in my backstory, thank you.
Mom said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Oh, miniature dragon. Okay.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages.
Pop. Why would you do that, Edie?
I thought maybe she was hiding presents. It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
Hmm. Wow, I can't see a thing.
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could.
Well, apparently he didn't get actually all that far.
If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Dang, I guess he's just been living down here.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years. On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Oh.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
Peaches!
Having a schedule, living for today.
Peaches!
I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
Oh, we're back here
But
again.
if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
There he goes. Peaches, peaches, peaches. Peaches, 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 peaches.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal. Almost friendly.
Peaches, peaches. Oh.
And then one day, everything just stopped.
I got old hands now.
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
Oh.
It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting.
Oh.
I have to leave. Well, I still can.
Can I though? Oh, you got a whole bunker down there. Okay. Under we go. My God, how did you build all this, suit? Good Lord. What have you been doing?
I know it's out there, somewhere.
You know what's out there.
Whatever killed Barbara
Oh.
and Molly.
You think it was an actual monster?
And Calvin.
Okay, well, Calvin just kind of rotated. Is that your trash hole? Yeah. That's where the toilet goes. Anyways.
Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Oh, train tracks. That's...
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it. I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Hope you don't get hit by a train, homie.
I don't mind if I only have a year left. Or a month. Or a single week.
I want to get off the train tracks.
I'd be happy with one new day.
Oh,
I
no.
already imagine the sun.
No! Anyways.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
He's just living his life down here, apparently. Can I shut that off? Why is it still on?
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Yeah, we'll go out there now and you're gonna get hit by a train too. Oh, are we repeating history? We're gonna go get hit by a train? Alright, let's go get hit by a train.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Yeah, hit by a train? I would be too.
But if she never told me about an uncle under the house, I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still alive. Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I thought it was time I heard the stories for myself and found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem.
You think so?
Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Nice.
I don't know if I should even be writing this.
Why is there a chair in the... anyways?
Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
Why are there random chairs in the trees?
But I thought you should know about your family.
Am I the...
And the history you're a part of.
Am I the, like, reading somebody's... Am I reading this girl's diary? Or, and, like, going through, or am I the girl? I don't even know what's happening.
Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Gosh, what an interesting game. I really do like it.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
I think that's the, Yep! That's where Calvin went.
We've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Ah, that's pretty wild.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils are mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Nice. Burpy, chirpy, lurpy, burpy, derpy, derpy junior. Zerpy, hello? Rug.
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery. I'm sure Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide.
That's the house.
Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night. Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from. Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Dude, why is everybody who's
She
lived in this
lost
house
2 of her
die?
brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us. We never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone. There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now.
Well,
Part of
unfortunately
me
for you,
thinks
she's
this
dead.
is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday and find everything out for myself. But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Oh. 22 weeks pregnant and you're still going through this shit? God damn. I think I'm playing her daughter. Because I ain't pregnant. Oh. No, I am. Yeah, I am. Never mind.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
The heck?
They were both pretty intense.
Oh my gosh, homie, you got a lot of guns.
Sam spent his life shooting photos, but Mom said he got nervous being in front of the camera. I guess we're all afraid of something.
The homie got so many guns.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Alright, well, into the journal we go. Oh! This better not progress me. Okay, good, I can come back. Alright, let me go back in. Actually, maybe I should wait. Because I don't think this'll just show the story. But if I go in there, it might not come back.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Mm-hmm. What? Am I gonna have to shoot me?
Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay, got it.
I love the different point of views in this game.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Yeah, get him
You're
peeing.
right, Dad.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
I got him peeing.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
I'm not taking a picture of, sir.
Dawn, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
No.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Oh, am I looking for a deer?
I bet if I could remember where that
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Deer!
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target. Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do anything. But if you want to survive, you need to be strong.
Shoot the deer, kid.
Great shot, Dawn.
God.
I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Oh, I'm the guy now. Don't worry, I'm coming. I made you shoot that deer.
Sorry, Dawn. Just gotta reset the timer.
Oh. Okay. Coming. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's...
totally normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Nope, that was definitely still alive.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh, I think the narrator's mom is Dawn. I think. So that was her dad? Alrighty. Let's just double check that nothing opened on, like, what's-her-face's room. Okay. Let's get in here.
After Sam died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Don't know what that is. Okay.
I can't imagine my mom ever writing poetry, and yet...
Okay. Okay, so we've got 2 people here to go through. Let's check out this baby. I think this is the bathtub baby. Sam and Kay got divorced, so I did not put that down. Pick that up.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it.
The frog!
I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I'm a baby. I'm a baby with my frog. What do I do with this frog? There we go. Oh, I'm the frog. Ah. Ah. Oh my gosh, I'm a frog.
That time's over, Gregory. It's time to...
Ooh.
Hold on, sweetie.
Ooh.
Hello?
The frog!
I told you I don't want to talk right now.
Get the ducks! Wah.
I wonder what he saw. What his world was like.
Get him! Get him! Ugh. Oh my god, the homies. Oh my gosh.
It reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was, he saw.
I want the whale. Oh my gosh, look at them all go. Whoa! I want the whale. Somebody let me up. Oh, I can get the letters. Only 2 more, come on! 1 more! Come on! Give it to me! Give me the G! It won't give it to me. Oh my god, I got them all. And I got an achievement, by the way. Alright, what's on the whale? Whoa!
I know how silly it sounds.
Oh my god, I'm getting everything. Let me up there, Mr. Whale.
I'm worried about a baby being too happy. But I can feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could.
But bath time.
If I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Gregory to hear this.
Gregory's a baby. I'm getting the water.
I wish you could.
Yes!
About the world he saw.
Uh-oh. The water's rising.
There's so much I don't understand.
Oh my gosh. I am killing the baby. I'm the frog. Bro, I'm swimming.
But I know what happened wasn't your fault.
No!
I'm sure
Ah! Yeah!
and he'd want you to be happy too.
Anyways, the baby drowned.
Love, Sam.
Are you so happy? Because I was a frog! R.I.P. little man. His chapter was actually very entertaining to play as, so. Thanks, Gregory. Alright, how did, Gus die?
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea.
Nice.
Our father never hit us kids,
Oh.
at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Oh.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
Looks pretty stormy out, kid. I don't think you're gonna... Is that how you die? You get electrocuted because you have a kite?
Talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Make this try.
I now pronounce you husband and wife. Where are the rest of the words? Where are the next words? Where are they? Oh my gosh.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Oh, wow, Gus. Good lord, Gus! Put that down!
The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Oh my gosh. Kid, you should probably stop playing with your
Rain
kite.
came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made.
Oh, there's, Kid, there's lightning happening now.
The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, make the music louder.
Okay, well your kid is still outside. Eh. Oh. Oh! Oh!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone. Just you, the wind, the sea, and foam.
Oh.
But I didn't. Until we found you.
Oh. Nice. What a nice poem.
She
Truly.
never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Hmm. Okay. Well then. Greg, be a baby. Gus, mop, mow yard. Yeah, that's pretty... Those are like the hardest chores. Oh my gosh. 0 out of 10. Anyways. Can I climb the wall? Ooh.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Okay, so her mom was Dawn.
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay.
Sanjay. Oh, what is that?
Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped her a lot after her dad died.
Hmm. I love how on the stream these images are super crisp and clear, but like on my screen I literally cannot tell what they are. It's just like a block of pixels. That's really funny.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Lewis was born a year later.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. And to see kids in the house again. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
Or you could just reuse old rooms, but whatever.
And for a while, things were good. Almost normal.
I guess this is the little... yeah. Nice. Ah, the class pet. Dead. Anyways.
But it didn't last.
Alright, everybody look at Odin Finch for a few seconds while I run to the bathroom. Keep looking at Odin. Looking at Odin? You better still be looking at Odin. Okay, we're back. Okay. Alrighty.
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Oh. Okay, so that's how we're gonna get in. Okay. Back around we go. Dang, these kids were kind of spoiled, but then they died, so... this kid stepped in paint, apparently. Oh my gosh. They're definitely small.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Give me 2 seconds. Okay. I mean, it's a pretty cool little home. Or little room. There it is. Is this the kid whose body we never found? I think it might be.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
I think it is. I'm pretty sure his grave had the paintbrush. Oops. No! Stop ending!
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Well, bye, Milton. No explanation on him, I guess. Okay.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
Well, bye, Milton, I guess.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Is that a boat? With a black light? Oh my god. Was he just living in a boat? What? How is that safe? Can this open? Oh my gosh. Okay, that's one thing I don't like about this game is it has weird mechanics when it comes to opening stuff, and I can't, like, get things to open the way I need them to. Ha! Finally. Oh! Uh-huh.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar.
Wow, I wonder...
That part of him lived on.
You know, I wonder why. Truly, I wonder why.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
Oh. Oh, what is the flag for?
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Okay. Interesting.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oh. Wow, this is...
He kept working at the cannery.
Safe.
But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to...
Began to what? I can't grab it. His mind began to what?
Wander.
Oh. Oh! Oh my gosh, I have to do 2 things at once?
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about.
This is hard.
Then something moved. Bats. And toads.
Ooh, dinosaur. Dragon.
And things that have not names.
Oh my god, I'm getting behind on my fish. Ugh!
He knew it was
my
all in
fish.
his head.
Hold on. Hold on, game. My fish are behind. I gotta catch back up with the fish.
But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
This is really hard.
But he found something more.
Oh god, dude, we're changing.
I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
Well, yeah, because he's working with a
I
sharp
spoke with his
object.
boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused.
Lewis is not focused, homie. He is playing a game
Like a
in his
whole
head.
new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Well, you shouldn't have. This isn't safe.
I even encouraged him.
Why?
It seemed very promising at first.
It's taken up more and more of my screen. There's a dog!
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Dog!
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians.
Oh my gosh. Lewis! This is getting dangerous, homie! I think your hand is
and
gonna get
songs for
chopped
them
off.
to play. He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
Was it though?
Then one day it struck him
I can't grab this one. There we go.
that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
Huh?
And he won.
I wonder why.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him.
Oh my gosh, I still have to fish?
He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on.
I can't.
New
Can't.
Louisville.
Hold on. I can't grab this fish. Oh my gosh. Hold on, everybody. The fish are, like, not grabbable.
St. Louis.
Fish still doesn't want to grab. There we go.
He started drifting away from our reality.
Yeah, I see that. I quite literally can't do my job anymore. My hand won't do a little grabby. Ah! I can't grab any of that! Ugh! 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 Ugh!
Minneapolis.
Grab the fish!
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery.
You just forgot to go home?
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Lewis kept sailing on.
Sorry, Mom. I'm chopping fish. Apparently you're just gone now. You're just over there.
In Lewisburg, he heard rumors of
a handsome queen.
Handsome queen.
I can't, like... This part of the game is really... It's not letting me grab anything. I can't grab the fish. Alright.
The queen was on her own quest for...
Sinister serpents! Can I please grab the fish? Okay, that fish literally just disappeared.
He followed the sound of her... silver harp.
I can't grab anything.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon. Even then, his logic remained sound.
Could I please... Okay, the fish are just, like, broken.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Gosh. Yeah, the fish are literally just broken. I can't grab any of them.
But he was so proud of having created it.
I can't... Okay, that fish literally... Okay. Do you guys see how broken this is? Oh my gosh. Okay.
In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
That fish literally just ceased to exist. Okay, bye.
For someone who'd never known success
bye,
in the world,
I guess.
I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck
Dude,
me
it just...
that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
No, the real Lewis is chopping salmon, and unfortunately the salmon are very broken.
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him. Nice. Began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Wow, this is quite nasty.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, is that... I guess that's me. Try me.
I still thought I could save him.
I think I'm about to get chopped.
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Oh.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Look at all the homies. Look at him go. Dancing. Get it.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on inviting him.
Oh! Oh, it's Molly the cat.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Uh-huh. Allow my
Bend
head.
down his head.
Oh. Bye.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Well?
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Okay then. What else was out here? No, get out! Did I tell you to go back in there? And we have to go all the way back out again. Thank you. Oh. Okay, well, good news. There was actually nothing up there, so back in we go. No! Don't go back out! Oh my god.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left.
Crack.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
This house seems so safe.
All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance, or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
I don't
We'll
think
have the
their
nursing
kids
home
are
send a van for
okay.
you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born.
Oh?
That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean.
Usually means
The
tsunami.
lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way. I got turned around.
Oh, where am I?
I started seeing things.
A deer!
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot.
Ooh, I control the hand.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it.
but she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Bro, am I being
This journal was
birthed?
supposed to be for you.
I think I'm being birthed.
But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Dang. I think I missed a couple of things, but that was a really good, it's a really good game. I enjoyed that. It's a very pretty game. Pretty sad, too, given that every single character is dead. You just kind of follow through their deaths. I wonder what happened to, Edie and also the narrator's dad. Some of this stuff just, like, it's supposed to be a mystery, but I'm so curious. Like, where did Milton go? Why did he disappear? Where did, what happened to Barbara? Who killed her? I'm pretty sure Molly died of eating poison berries. You got an achievement for passing John there. It says, thanks, John. Well, I think that was a pretty good stream. 2 hours. Oh, it only took me 2 hours to finish that game? Wow. I never got to go into Edie's room. I think I missed that. I went to the graveyard when I could have gone back to the house because I thought the graveyard was just gonna make me come right back. And it didn't. And I think if I'd gone back in the house, I could have gotten into Edie's room. Or into the attic, because that was locked. Oh, the fish wall. The peaches. We're watching the credits because I got that one achievement from it, so now I'm waiting to see if it's going to give me more. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I know I did. Definitely a cool game. Very creative. That fish part, though, was, real glitchy towards the end of it. It reached a point where I couldn't grab anything. It's like fish would just, like, launch off the screen. Oh. Oh. The end! We did it. Well, guys. I think we are gonna go ahead and, call it there. Oh, I never got Sven. That's kind of... Okay, anyways. Yeah, we're gonna call it there. Thank you so very much to everybody who stopped by. I appreciate it. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your night, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye, guys! Bye!